Each year, the Tri-Nations Series brings together the three biggest forces in world rugby. And when New Zealand, Australia and South Africa go head-to-head over the next 3 months, you can expect fireworks.
It's an awesome tournament. The likes of the best of players of the Southern Hemisphere just come along and test themselves. It's one of the hardest competitions in the world, so it really tests and measures the team.
Because Australia, South Africa and New Zealand are playing and they're ranked, rightly or wrongly, in the top 3 sides in the world, it's a highly competitive competition, so it's going to be massive.
The All Blacks boast a fearsome record in the tournament. Since winning the inaugural edition back in 1996, they've claimed the title 9 times out of a possible 13, including the last 4.
Historically, the team has done exceptionally well. It's created a bit of a legacy, and the New Zealand media and the New Zealand public expect the All Blacks to win and win well. And they don't understand that the other sides can play a bit too, which is great. It's good for the team because we're no illusions of what's required, and I think that's motivational.
The current All Blacks setup looks markedly different to the one that lifted the trophy 10 months ago, however. Injuries to no less than 9 senior players have dramatically changed the squad's complexion.
We've lost some key players, and there's some new guys coming through the ranks now that obviously have to be upskilled on not only the game plans and things like that, but also the All Black environment. So it's a massive task ahead, and the last few years we've been pretty dominant, and this year we've got to try and do the same thing. Really, it's going to be a hard task, but I'm fully confident of the young boys stepping up to it.
Concerns were raised last month when the Kiwis struggled to square a 2-test series against France before going on to post their second lowest ever score against Italy.
Our coach, Graham Rainey, he's a defensive coach, and he's alerted to us that our standards of defence with New Zealand teams hasn't been as great this year. The past few weeks now, we've been really concentrating on our small things with technique and really winning the contact and driving through the ruck and just winning the contact around the ruck. So that's the main key for us. Is, if you want a good ball, we've got to be really aggressive.
The All Blacks have taken great comfort in the return to the squad of talismanic captain Richie McCaw a fortnight ago, but they remain without their most potent weapon, Dan Carter. The man charged with filling what are arguably the biggest boots in international rugby is 25-year-old Stephen Donald.
Every time an All Black team runs out, there's going to be expectation from this country. It doesn't matter if it's a Tri-Nations game or not, they only expect one thing, and Dan Carter, obviously he's pretty special. And there's probably not too many bigger shoes to fill in world rugby, so yeah, I've just got to make sure I play well and do my bit for the team.
A further setback now finds Stephen Donald also fighting to recover from a hamstring strain, and the All Blacks are under no illusion how challenging this year's Tri-Nations will be, particularly as it's a campaign that includes 2 games away to world champions South Africa.
I think on the evidence that we've had from the Super 14 so far this year that they would definitely have to be the favourites going in. They've got a lot of experienced guys there, some big men, and the way that the Bulls played this year in the Super 14 finals, it was just outstanding.
They've got a lot of strength in their side, 1 to 8 and the backs as well. All over the park they're pretty strong, and it's a matter of matching up, physically.
For now at least, though, New Zealand will have home advantage for their campaign opener this weekend when they host the Wallabies in Auckland.
Home games are critical, and obviously with the Australians it's doubling up as a Bledisloe Cup game as well, so it just adds a little bit more to it.
I think those first few games you can get a couple of wins under your belt, you get the momentum, you decrease the pressure. But last year, for example, we lost 2 of the first 3 games and went on to win it, but hopefully there's an easier way of doing that.
Victory would certainly go some way to settle All Black nerves, but regardless of the result in Auckland, this campaign is guaranteed to have a number of twists before the trophy is won.
We've always prided ourselves as doing your best for the jersey, and we remind ourselves we're caretakers and we've got to carry on from what the other players has done previously. So as we put on the black jersey, we should feel like we're unstoppable. So that's what we were proud of.
Subscribe to our RSS feed or sign up to our weekly newsletter to keep up to date with all the latest sports videos here on Worldsport.tv.